Ooh, your game stinks.
Coder, a guy that is actually in the trenches. He's coding the game. Whenever people talk about crunch time, he's the one getting crunched. All right, it's not the suits that are getting crunched, bro. They're on a yacht somewhere, right? They don't give a shit. You know, they make a few calls, speed it up. You know, we gotta get this game out, and they're on with their life. And anyway, the dude that's in the trenches, if you asked him privately, of course, they're not gonna come out and say this for obvious reasons. Was the game ready? Did you have enough time? They're gonna tell you no. I think they know it's not ready. And I think the worst thing about that is that you take somebody who is very passionate about a creative project and a creative endeavor, and then you turn that creativity into a soul-sucking capitalistic endeavor that caters to the lowest common denominator, which is the stockholders making sure that they're getting quarterly uptick profits. And guess what happens? You demoralize the creative people and you make them hate their job. Because now the thing that they went to school for, the thing that they've wanted to do ever since they were a little kid playing on arcade machines, now that is simply a job where they are churning out garbage and they have no sense of ownership of their work. They can't brag about anything cool that they did because everything they did is bad. I think it's horrible. But you think about it from their perspective, and it sounds awful for them. Yeah, literal dream killers. Yeah, exactly. It sucks, man. It really sucks. It's getting better. Just go around it. Oh, I understand. They got the UI, they got the AI from Newer. Wait. What? Look at... No way. Dude, this is like a tech demo. Oh, here we go. Oh. You will never see the sun again. Oh, I love the quality on this game. On this video, it's almost as good as the game. Oh, wait, that's an enemy. Oh, yeah, now he got the shot off. Okay, there you go. Not too bad. Okay. It's like he's on a conveyor belt. Car gonna blow up? Oh, I see. So it blew the guy up even though he was really far away from it. Okay. Okay. 59. Should be 0.59. And 1 minute. Holy shit. Jesus, this game is bad. Wow. Ever since Sun, I've had this UI ever since Sunwell back in my day. Bro, why y'all get my... Bro, for real though. What was that? Fuck that. Dude, no, you can't make change. I don't want it. No, I'm not gonna change it. Bro, no. It's autistic. Not autistic. I'm happy with my UI. I had it since Sunwell. It doesn't need to be changed. Okay? What's this? Me, my gaming tricks. If a cooking game doesn't make me a chef, video game doesn't make me a criminal. Anti-video game Karens. Bro, are people getting into this? Or is this jousting with windmills? Because I feel like the whole Jack Thompson era ended in like 2005. Like they're getting into it again. Oh god, getting into it again. Oh god. Listen. I'm sure there are people that play violent video games so they can act out violent fantasies in the video game. And you know what? I think that's totally fucking fine. I am so tired of people getting so fixated on a crime of thought. It is a thought crime. Nobody is dying, nobody is getting hurt, it's just a loser in their basement. Who cares if they're psycho? It matters whenever they leave the house with a gun. speaking to IGN ahead of the launch of the latest major patch, Embers of Neltharion, Hazukosis says that one of the first things he did when he gained access to the AI chatbot ChatGPT was to ask it what the next World of Warcraft expansion should be, and its answer was uniquely terrible on multiple levels. I kid you not, the number one prompt it returned to me was a return to Shadowlands. So I feel like I have a pretty good job security, not too worried about ChatGPT replacing me anytime soon. Yeah, well, I mean, I wish you guys hadn't used it for Mists of Pandaria. That would have been nice. Fucking Shadowlands. That's actually pretty funny, though. Let's see here. Religion is simply slavery. I choose not to be a slave.
Wait, okay, now this is interesting though. That's not terrible Facebook memes. That's awesome. That's Reddit. They're mad. Somebody's mad. Somebody's mad because that describes them. That's why that's on there. Wait, what are the comments? Because that, like, okay, you can say this. First of all, it's a good drawing too. That's an amazing caricature. That is what all of Reddit looks like. Yeah, click it. I want to see what the comments say.
That got 20,000 upvotes.
Motherfucker!
That's not me!
No, it's terrible! That's not accurate! Yes, I do smoke weed. Yes, I do go on TikTok. Yes, I do eat the chicken sandwich. Yes, I do smoke. Yes, but it's not true!
Okay, that's actually kind of good. Holy shit. Alright, there you go. That's funny. This is the one I was going to look at here. Is this it? I guess I'll just watch the video myself. But I'll pull it up in a minute. PC Gaming 2023. Broken at launch. Broken at launch. Broken at launch. Hogwarts wasn't really broken at launch, at least not for me. It was broken at launch, broken at launch, broken at launch, broken at launch. Starfield. I don't know. Could go either way, guys. Who knows what's gonna happen? Yeah. Who knows? Fuck, man. Saudi Arabia Public Authority for Audiovisual Media has released an announcement saying Final Fantasy 16 will not be released in the country due to the publisher's unwillingness to make necessary changes. Well, that's good. I mean, you shouldn't have to change your fucking game just to accommodate some backwards countries' like worldview. It's art. I don't want to see art censored because some people in the world are pussies. In the same way, I don't want to see people changed in like, the thing is that maybe I would agree with what Saudi Arabia wanted, maybe I wouldn't, probably not, but again, it's their country, they can do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, so can Square Enix. And I'm glad to see people that are standing by their art and standing by the integrity of their art and not changing it in order to appeal to sensitivities. You know? Disney Star Wars posters in China, and here's the alternative. Okay? This is what happens whenever you actually let other countries and other cultures dictate what you can and can't do. Okay? And Disney did this. Look at that. Yep. There you fucking go. So, huge W for Square Enix for sticking with their art. They did it for Star Wars. Oh, they did do it with Star Wars. You're right. See, you can tell what they did here is they made the black person smaller. You see, because like there was a black person that was pretty big on the screen. So for China, what they did is they made the black person smaller so you can't see him as much. And it's not just a bit smaller, it's like way, way, way smaller. Yeah, do you know why that happened? It's because people in China are racist. And you know who else is racist? The people that let this happen. That's right. I'm not a fan. I understand you've got to make money. I understand that you've got to make ends meet. But at a certain point, don't you have any self-respect? And I guess the question to that for Square Enix is yes, we do have self-respect. we're only going to try to fucking put NFTs in our games. We're not going to let people fucking Saudi Arabia tell us what we can and we can't publish. Yeah, many games do changes per country, like different versions for each. Yeah, it depends on what the changes are. That's it. Commercial for a washing machine that washed a black man and it came out a white man. I think it's not a, it didn't come out white, bro. Like, he came out Chinese. I saw it. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, it's a Chinese commercial. Yeah, he came out Chinese. It was maybe Japanese. I don't know where it was. But yeah, is it a change to respect the culture? I think that, again, like, respecting goes both ways. You can respect somebody's culture, but in respecting a person's culture, you also at a certain point disrespect your own. And you have to understand, like, where on that line you choose to fall into. So yeah, that's about it. Closeness, how is it different than Amazon changing the skin color of some characters in Lost Ark to fit the Western audience? But I disagreed with that too. I thought that was stupid. It's the same with them getting rid of some of the sexual outfits in Lost Ark. No, that's my whole point. Like, we were being like Saudi Arabia. And Amazon caved. Or sorry, Smilegate caved. They shouldn't have. Gotcha handy? I don't know if that's a gotcha that much. Pretty bad if the country did the opposite, so Star Wars was made in China, and for the poster US it said Finn and Finn only. Again, I think you should respect art for what it is. Stop trying to co-opt it for your own worldview. I'm not a fan of that, regardless of who it is. Whether it's us doing it for some sort of, diversity goal, whether it's Saudi Arabia doing it for a religious goal, whether it's China doing it for a racism goal or like a fucking totalitarian goal, I'm against it with everything. I think it's stupid, and I don't like it. There you go. Let's see here. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm ready for that one. Oh my god. This would be a very scary click. Oh. She's got 260 subs. It's not that much, right? Alright, we'll watch it. Is this Asmon's biggest fan? Asmongold's biggest fan.
I watch so much Asmongold. I actually think
This is a
Asmongold's
smart girl.
kind of hot.
I know.
He's just like my parasocial boyfriend. I agree with almost everything he says, except his...
See, she's probably not banned in my chat then. Yeah, see, because she agrees with everything I say. So she's probably not banned.
dumb shit about carnivore diets and like some other stuff I think is dumb.
Well, the carnivore diet, the thing is though, like, here's the thing about the carnivore diet, is every day I eat steak is a day I feel good, and every day I don't eat steak is a day I don't feel as good. So, I mean, maybe that's not for everybody, but it's there for me.
Some of his takes I fully agree with. I'm like kind of like a sapiosexual. I'm kind of into his like brain. I don't know, I just love how he like talks and like how he puts things. I didn't realize that's such a crush on him.
This is smart girl.
And I mean, he would never like me because I'm way too like hoe-y for him. He was like...
Does she know?
Makes me feel bad. He's always like, oh, I always tell the girls don't ever like show it all. You know. Anyway, it's just like a little fantasy.
I tell girls, but no. This is out of context. Okay, so you gotta understand. So this is in the context of like me giving girls advice for what to do in their OnlyFans. And the reason I tell girls not to go nude on their OnlyFans is not because I'll think less of them. No, this is a benefit for me. I'm actively working against my own self-interest. I'm trying to be a nice, considerate person. Because the thing is, it's just bad business. That's what I think.
And I'm like,
Yeah, it's
and
business.
you know, he likes all the same stuff I do. He likes all the same MMOs. stuff. Like we have a lot of like similar experiences other than I'm a girl, he's a guy, and then things have been a little different. I definitely get like
I think this is one of like my 3 female viewers. There might be 4.
good daddy energy from Esmond. He might slap me. I think he could do it. I actually do. So I get good.
By the way, I have never hit anybody for any reason in my entire life. I do not do that. I never yell at people. I never initiate any level of aggression or hostility towards people. If somebody makes me feel like I want to do that, I simply remove them from my life. Goodbye, Emerald? That's different.
I get good energy from that. But anyway, that's besides the point. My point is, if I'm like getting ready, putting my makeup on, or if I'm like on the road or like whatever, or if I'm like on doing the Stairmaster or something, like I pull up an Asmongold video and I just have more of like a parasocial, he's just like my internet boyfriend. And that's all it is. Like I'm not out here trying to like talk to him and have him like feed me some fantasy that he cares about me or something like that. Like I just like having my parasocial internet boyfriend, and I think that for the same thing like applies to like OnlyFans girls. It's like
that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. Yep, there you go. It's an e-girl. Yeah, reverse the roles now. I don't need to reverse the roles. I know what that looks like. I've been in girl streamers' chats before. Yeah, I know exactly what that looks like. I've done it.
Whatever the girl is that they like for whatever reason, that's just like their parasocial internet girlfriend that they jerk off to.
Right.
I'm such like an alpha female. Like I'm literally what it would be like if a guy, let's say, you know, like a lot of these high-powered CEO type guys or whatever, they're like into femdom on the side and they want to be like treated like pigs and like fucked in the ass and stuff. They're so tired from being like high-powered.
I wouldn't want to be fucked in the ass because I just think it would be uncomfortable. It's not for me. Yeah, I mean, it's just not for me. Like, I mean, if other people like doing it, good for them. It's not like really my thing.
Or like whatever they are, like that's me, but as a girl. If I walk into a room, like I could probably control it in some way. I don't mean to sound like that. I mean, obviously being an attractive female gives you a lot of leeway.
It does.
But I just have balls. That's all it is. I just have fucking balls. Like, what else do you want me to say? Like, I just have balls. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll do whatever. People just, like, follow people who, like, have balls. It's that simple. Like, there's nothing really more to it.
Well,
like,
people like that a lot. That, like, usually I'll go out and I'll say, no, it doesn't mean that. What I'm saying is, like, yeah, in general, people like if you are outgoing and assertive. I think there's a difference between like aggression and assertiveness, because like with assertiveness, that's totally good. People are very much a fan of assertiveness. Aggression is what's problematic. Confident and assertive, yeah.
will like listen to people who sound like sure, and I'm usually just like sure. Yo, someone clip that. I don't know what I would do, but I would die to see his reaction. You could have a shot at Asmund. No. Here's the reason why Asmund and I could never date. His audience would never ever stop giving him shit for like being with some foreign chick. He would just constantly.
Well, let's check the tapes. I don't know, did that happen or not last time? Yeah, she must be kind of a newer viewer.
Give shit for it, and then like they call him like a cuck and like all this stuff. It would not be cool. He could get away with like fake sparkles. She doesn't really do anything. Still want to watch Asmongold bash.
When she started the OnlyFans, then people were very, people had a lot of opinions on that. And even with the OnlyFans thing, or even before that, people, they called me a cuck because I let her wear a low-cut shirt on stream. They said, if you let her do that, that's basically porn.
Purely out of curiosity and scientific
that's
interest.
right.
I bet he got a long dick. And it's not because he's tall and skinny, but I mean, kind of. I just feel like he definitely got a long dick. You guys watch the
You see, like, I think we should normalize this. I have no... See, like, the thing is, let's be real, okay? Reverse the roles. The only The only girls that I'm allowed to sexualize are VTubers. You can't do this to real girls. But like with VTubers, it's totally fucking fine because it's like a cartoon, right? I guess I'm like the next closest thing to a cartoon.
This video with me where all the guys ranked each other of who would have the biggest dick, and I almost like dot for dot lined those guys up exactly how they would be. Like I knew which guys had the biggest ones and which guys had the smallest ones. I just fucking
Yeah, you
knew.
just look at the raid logs.
I was only wrong about the Asian guys because Asian guys are fucking wild cards. Like you never know what they're packing. Like you really don't. At a certain point, you can tell like what range a guy is in just by how he carries himself. It's unfortunate because the reason is of how like the world treats and talks about like dick size. That like obviously guys who are like, yeah, I must be pretty well off, they're gonna feel better about themselves. Just like a world where
Is that really true? I wonder if it is. I don't know. Is it? I'm trying to think about it. Confidence is key. I think that, yeah, because like whenever girls talk about like big dick energy, what does that really mean? That means confidence and surety. So like maybe it's the idea that if a dude has a big dick, he can be confident, but if he doesn't, he's like secretly insecure. Is that it?
girl who has a small waist and big hips is gonna just know she's what's on the menu, and so she's just gonna be inherently like more confident in the girl.
That's what I thought too. And like I would talk to these girls, and these are girls that I think are like, it's like a 9 out of 10 girl, right? And bro, like she's like starving herself, cutting herself, going on these weird diets, like watching suicide TikToks. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? You like, you're so hot. What do you, no, you're not ugly. What do you mean? You had 1,000 people tell you that you're hot. One guy said you're fat. Well, look at his picture. He's fat. What are you listening to him for?
Out who looks like a gymnast and feels like she looks like a little boy or something, even
Yeah.
though that's beautiful too.
The
but
one guy,
she's,
yeah.
you know,
And it's probably a girl too, like acting like it's a guy, yeah.
tight and straight up and muscular versus what seems to be the taste is like thick and curvy. So the same thing like applies to like men with like dicks. So like you could just kind of tell. Like I could probably listen to a lot of like girls' voices and tell you which one is like.
No, you can't. Cause I tried that. I remember I tried that back in the day. In WoW, like cause I thought that I could do the same thing. And no, you can't. Like I really thought you could.
Traditionally hot than others. It's the same thing with dick size. So like you can just know. And so I just feel like Asmongold, it's impossible that he has a small dick. You just don't get to that level of like self-assuredness and not giving a fuckness without having either A, having like a pretty good sized dick, or B, just being like so good at getting girls off that you're completely validated by how much you can make her come. Because men
I think for me, here's the difference, right? Is like for me, I used to be very insecure about the way that I looked. It was like really, really bad. Like I didn't like showing off a lot of different ways that I looked or anything like that. And then one day, I remember the day, it was whenever I did the gardening stream outside. It was like my first real IRL stream. And I thought it would be funny to take a shower on stream. And I did. I took my shirt off on stream and took a shower on stream. And it was really uncomfortable, but I just stopped giving a fuck. And do you want to know why? It's not because I felt good or, you know, like I was getting with a lot of girls. That was not true. The real reason why is because I had been made fun of so much that I just gave up. I just, so it's like, hey, it is what it is.
making bitches come. And the ones that don't, you suck in bed. Is he single? I mean, like, will your fan base get his attention if you... No, man, I'm not trying to, like, clout chase. I legitimately, like, I could show you my YouTube, and I could scroll through his channel, and you can see, like, all the videos I, like, watch. Because, like, that's what I'm doing. Not so much this past, like, couple weeks or so, because I've been working so much more, but, like, I pretty much watch Asmongold in the shower, while I'm putting my makeup on, and, like, when I'm working out, like, cardio. And before I would watch Asmongold if I was playing a game that was, like, grinding.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is, like, we upload how many fucking videos a day? Like 50 fucking videos a day. So people never run out of content. So it feeds the parasocial experience. So people can think I'm their fucking friend. Because I'll never stop talking to them. And then by the time they run out of videos, then they can watch the stream.
Then I would, like, throw him up on the screen. If I was doing something, like, I don't really care to pay attention to, then I'd be watching, like, New World. Like, I did a lot. I hung out with...
I feel so bad. Like, every time, like, New World is always the example game that people use of, like, the one game that nobody likes watching. Nobody likes New World. Everybody fucking hates it. It is what it is.
Asmongold a lot when I was playing New World, because I was just, like, running around opening chests and stuff, or, like, grinding.
Yeah,
like...
because I was the only person that was saying how it was, like, saying what was real about the game. Everybody else was talking about how good the game was. Bro, I was like, this shit is garbage. I knew it was garbage.
Whatever. And so me and Asmongold got real tight during New World, and also Star Citizen. Alas, she's right, yeah. But they also wouldn't tolerate anyone he'd be with. I say, if you got a crush, take your shot. We adore you. We'll help you. Or you can't be.
Like, anytime. Here's the thing. Is that if a girl wanted to date me, I tell people that I only date crazy girls, because any girl that would willing to date me would be crazy. Right? Just on a foundational level. So, like, any girl I date would be fucking insane. That's just how it is. Number two, any girl would have to understand that you're gonna get all of the negatives and none of the positives. I'm never gonna take you out anywhere nice to eat. I'm never gonna buy you anything really nice. It's a waste of money. We're never gonna go out on some trip together that you always wanted to go on. You know what the trip I always wanted to go on was? The trip over to McDonald's. Alright? It's gonna be great. And that's just how it is. And I remember Izzy would get so much shit for this. Meanwhile, if she was a good girl, I'd take her to Goodwill. And guess what happens? Everybody's like, wow, she's just in it for the money. Man, if only you knew. And they don't deserve it. No, it's not that they don't deserve it. Like, I just don't give a fuck about that stuff. And so why would I care? Why would I want to be in a relationship with somebody else who cared about that stuff? It would be weird because they care about it. I don't care about it. But then, oh, by the way, okay, so all the negatives, right? You don't get any of the positives. Oh, right. And my house is a biohazard. And so, yeah, there's all that. And then number two, here's also the negatives. My viewers will harass me. This is just what's going to happen. And even girls that I'm not dating, they harass them. So I cannot even be dating a girl and they'll go harass them. Well, I can't believe you're trying to talk to Asmongold. Wow, you clout chasing bitch. Who the fuck are you? We hate you. And so this happens a lot, and you'll see these comments. Like, I'll read some of these comments about these different girls. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. Scroll all the way up. Okay, because I'll screenshot some of these. It's nuts. Like, I'm trying to find some really good ones. I don't know if there are any other good ones here. Not really too much. But this is just generally what happened. Is that they will just go all possessive kinds of boyfriends? Yeah, exactly. It's nuts. Didn't Belle Delphine try to make content with you? Look. Do the Silvervale ones? Bro. I can't screenshot those because those posts are too long to fit on one frame of my phone. Like that's like a 3-part screenshot. Yeah, there's a lot. Let's see if there are any silver villains. These are nuts. Fuck. Let me see if I can find any. No, that's about something else. Oh man, I'd really like to find one of these, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Fuck. I'm reading one of them, and it's so fucking sad and pathetic, I'm not going to read it out. That's one. We got a lot more to go. What's this? Can you kill me with it? If he kills me with it, that's fine with me. He did! Wow.
All your business needs, one single platform. Go to Wix.com and get a robust booking solution that takes your business further. Set up your services, like classes, courses, or appointments. Choose how you get paid, in person or online through...
Politics is not my area of expertise, but I'm really curious. I'm beginning to realize we've made, I think, one major mistake.
Just
in
one?
Psychiatry as a whole.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I think this is potentially a catastrophic mistake.
I feel like friction in life is actually probably more important than I ever thought it was. For a lot of parts of our life, we've stripped out all the friction, and we've found a way to get the immediate pleasure in everything. And in doing so, we've lost the ability to deal